They say hell has many names: Jahannam, Gehenna, Naraka, Sheol. But beyond all those names lies a single truth. Hell is not defined by its flames. It's defined by what it forbids.
The first law, the banishment of hope.
Hope is the one thing that gives meaning to human suffering. When we cry, hope whispers that it will pass. When we fall, hope promises we'll rise again. But in hell, hope is outlawed, not by decree, but by nature. Time. There does not flow. There is no later, no someday, no tomorrow. Every moment is an endless now, a circle that feeds on itself. Dante wrote that every soul who enters the Inferno abandons hope because hope requires change, and change can only happen where there's time. But in hell, time is not linear, it's looped pain. Each sin plays back like an old memory on repeat, and each time you think, maybe this time I'll escape, you realize the thought itself is part of the punishment. Because to hope in hell is to commit the same mistake that put you there in the first place, believing you still have control. The second law, forgiveness does not exist. Forgiveness is the bridge between sin and redemption, but bridges require both sides, the one who forgives and the one who repents. In hell, there are no sides, only isolation. The Christian mystics described hell as the absence of God, meaning not fire, but distance. A place where the divine light of mercy cannot reach, because the soul has chosen to live without it. Imagine trying to apologize in a world where no one can hear you, where your voice echoes back only as a mockery of your own guilt. That's the second law. Forgiveness is forbidden. Every act of remorse becomes a reminder that it's too late, not because God refuses, but because the soul has become unable to receive. The third law, rest is a sin. Hell is not a sleep, it's an awakening that never ends. In Islamic theology, Jahannam is described as a realm where the wicked are constantly renewed. Their skin burns off and regenerates again, so the torment never dulls. The Quran says, every time their skins are roasted through, we shall replace them with new skins, so they may taste the punishment. This means even the comfort of numbness is forbidden. No rest, no forgetting, no reprieve. It's the opposite of heaven's peace. In heaven, rest is sacred. In hell, rest is rebellion. The damned remain awake, remembering every choice that led them here, unable to escape themselves. For what could be more torturous than eternal consciousness without peace? The fourth law, truth is corrupted. In the eighth circle of Dante's Inferno, the circle of fraud, truth has been exiled. Here, liars are trapped in boiling tar, flatterers wade through rivers of filth, and false prophets twist backward, their faces facing the past, forced to walk eternally forward, blind. Truth itself becomes an instrument of torment. Each soul clings to its own delusion. The tyrant believes he was right, the hypocrite believes she was pure, the betrayer believes it was all justified. That's hell's genius. It doesn't invent lies, it lets you live inside your own. In esoteric lore, hell is the lowest vibration of consciousness, a state where perception and ego merge completely, where even truth is filtered through pride. And so truth in hell is forbidden, because truth would wake you up, and hell cannot afford its prisoners to awaken. The fifth law, compassion is treason. Hell is not a community of sinners. It's a planet of solitude. The damned see one another but feel nothing. No sympathy, no love, no shared pain. Every soul burns alone. In Dante's seventh circle, the violent boil in rivers of blood. They scream for help, but even the nearby shades turn away, because in hell, compassion is weakness. Lucifer himself is trapped in ice, weeping from his 6 eyes, yet even those tears freeze before they fall. Hell's climate is not fire, its absence of warmth. To show compassion here would be to defy hell's order, to remember heaven, and that is why empathy, the most human of virtues, is forbidden. The sixth law, escape is impossible. Every mythology agrees on this. Hell is a one-way door. In Greek myth, even Hades, the god of the underworld, could not release a soul without cosmic consequence. When Orpheus tried to bring back Eurydice, he was told, "Do not look back." He looked, and she vanished forever. In Buddhism, the Narakas are realms of suffering that last for eons, until karma burns itself clean. There is no shortcut, no trick, no bribe. And in Christianity, the gates of hell are sealed by divine law. Once the soul is judged, the path is fixed. This is why escape is forbidden, because to escape would mean to undo one's own nature. Hell isn't locked from the outside, it's locked from within. The seventh law, light itself is outlawed. We think of hell as a realm of fire, but ancient mystics say the fire of hell is not light, it's shadow that burns. It glows but never illuminates. It hurts but never reveals. In esoteric mysticism, light symbolizes awareness, the divine spark that connects us to source. In hell, that spark is gone. The soul forgets it was ever divine. It sees only itself, and its own reflection becomes its cage. The fire of hell is the fire of separation, the heat of ego, the fever of endless self-obsession. That's why light is forbidden, because light means awakening, and awakening would end the illusion. The final law, understanding, is the end of punishment. Hell's greatest secret is this: it's not a place God sends you to, it's a place you create when you reject the divine qualities within you. When you abandon hope, when you refuse forgiveness, when you close yourself off to truth, compassion, and light, you begin to build your own hell. Every ancient religion warned of this, not as a threat, but as a map. The Buddhist Naraka, the Christian Inferno, the Islamic Jahannam, the Greek Hades, all are mirrors of human consciousness. They tell us that hell is not merely punishment, it's continuation. A realm where every forbidden thing was once something you chose to live without.